Today I'm gonna show you how to build a Lego minifigure habitat for the CMF Series 24 newspaper kit. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Here you can see the latest habitat that I built on the channel, which was for the Rococo Aristocrat from the latest minifigure series 24. We have a new one coming soon that is gonna be the Disney series, but for now I'm gonna keep working on this series 24, and here we have a very nice minifigure which is the newspaper kid. We are gonna build an habitat for this one. Let's start right away. We have here our 8x8 base. I have a dark gray base, and then I build a curve over on top in light gray. I have one of these curve sort of pieces that come from the Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader set. That's where I found them, and I used them also last week in my Space Colony micro scale if you want to check it out. Over here on the side we are gonna build a 10 wall. As you can see, I went a little bit thicker out of these modified bricks, so we have a plate and a tile to create this sort of big stone effect. This one doesn't follow the pattern that is following here because it's gonna be covered. Over here on this side, we are gonna build an actual newspaper stand. So I'm using the same kind of modified bricks, but then I'm coming off sideways with some dark green pieces. So we have one brick and then the tiles on top. So here we are basically framing the newspaper stand, and then we are gonna add some newspaper on an hinge. I actually switch these around so that they tilt down a little bit at the front of the store, so we can just connect this on the back side. And now here we have a few newspaper. Actually, this is some Harry Potter stuff, but I think it would fit the scene. Over here at the center, I want to create a sort of glass panel to where the newspaper guy will stand. I'm using a windshield, a regular one, a 2x4, and I'm gonna put it upside down. It's gonna just sit here in between the studs and those newspaper that we build up there, and then we are gonna lock it on top with the same structure with bricks and tiles. In this case, I added a sticker from the extra sticker sheet that says open, and then a little bit of extra details here to cover up the jumper. I didn't have any more 1x2 tiles, so I decided to use jumper, and this will allow me actually to give a little bit of extra decoration. At the back, for let's say the second floor of this building on the back side, I decided to go with some dark red. Actually, let me see where is the exact connection. Like this. Okay, so we have dark red, masonry brick, a few brown one because I ran out of the dark red, and then I'm gonna use these bigger sort of corner slopes in sand green to create the top, the cover of that newsstand, and I think it works fairly well. It's a little bit of a different green, but it helps to break down a little bit the color. Also, we have a dark red over here, so a lighter color at the front helps to break it down a little bit. Now we need to complete this wall on this side. From here I'm gonna add some slopes to bring the walls back to the depth of one brick. So here is what I created. As you can see at the back, I have a few of these 1x2 sort of modified plates to which I can connect the slopes, and it creates a very nice city street effect. We are going up here, and we have also some masonry in 10 in this case. Now to add a little bit of extra details, because you can see already the most of the scene is already done, I'm gonna add a street sign. This one also comes from the same sticker sheet that says System Avenue, and I'm gonna attach this right into the wall, so we have the name of this street. It's actually a corner of a street, and then here I have a lamppost. This is a pre-made piece, lamppost kind of thing, with a transparent minifigure head on top and a dish. So we have a little bit of a older, I don't know, 70s, 60s, 80s, I don't know, a little bit of a older kind of style overall. This can be connected over here in a bit of a central position, but in order to give a little bit more space to the minifigure, we can actually attach this a little bit closer to the wall, which doesn't really make much sense because then people wouldn't be able to walk. But I think putting a little bit forward here the minifigure, it creates a nicer effect. Now let's see how this looks next to the Rococo Aristocrat. So here we have the latest 2 minifigure habitat for the Series 24. I also have a few more from the Series 24. Somebody has been asking me to do one for the Farmers Marker. I'm gonna hold on to that, and this one as well, because I'm running out of pieces for sky and like outdoorsy sceneries. I'm gonna need suggestion for this one as well, and also for the referee, because I cannot put this on a football field, because then what am I gonna build on the 2 side walls? So I need ideas for that. Probably these 2 are gonna be the easier one to adapt into an habitat, and maybe the Potter might be the next one that I'm gonna work with. Anyway, I hope as usual you enjoy my minifigure habitat. This was a simple one, but I think that looks pretty nice, nicely detailed. If you want to see more minifigure habitats, I recommend you to check one of my recent ones, which was the Scarecrow minifigure habitat. Thank you very much for watching. Please consider to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.